Honda's 2026 motorcycle lineup offers two twins with shared engineering DNA but very different purposes. The NC750X is an accessible, fuel-sipping urban adventurer, while the NT1100 is a technology-laden sport tourer built for distance. When comparing them, the central question is simple. Choose the NC750X for everyday usability or the NT1100 for long-distance touring.
The most fundamental difference between these two machines lies beneath their fairings, making it the clearest place to compare buyer priorities. The NC750X is powered by a 745cc liquid-cooled SOHC parallel twin, producing 58 horsepower and 69 newton-meters of torque. Its long-stroke architecture prioritizes low to mid-range grunt over outright top-end performance, making it effortlessly tractable in traffic and on twisty back roads. The NT1100, by contrast, uses a significantly larger 1084cc engine that produces around 101 horsepower, and the gap in outright performance is substantial. The NC750X remains entirely sufficient for everyday use and never feels breathless. It simply has a more relaxed character that suits its price and purpose.
Both motorcycles come equipped with Honda's celebrated dual-clutch transmission as their sole offering in the US market, making this shared technology one of the most compelling reasons to consider either bike. DCT eliminates the need for a manual clutch lever, enabling seamless automatic upshifts and downshifts, while also allowing manual control via paddle-style handlebar triggers. On the NC750X, the 6-speed DCT has been refined over the years for smoother low-speed response, a critical improvement for city commuters navigating slow-speed filtering and parking maneuvers. For 2025 and carried into 2026, Honda updated the DCT logic to better integrate with the bike's riding modes. The NT1100's DCT is more sophisticated, benefiting from a 6-axis IMU that detects lean angle and adjusts shift timing accordingly. It offers 3 operating modes: ATD for relaxed cruising, ATS Sport with 3 sublevels for more aggressive riding, and full manual mode. The split is straightforward. The NC750X favors simpler urban ease, while the NT1100 delivers more refined touring control. The gap in rider aids between these two machines is significant, reflecting their different ambitions. The NC750X offers throttle-by-wire, Honda-selectable torque control with 3 levels of intervention and 4 riding modes, including Sport, Rain, Standard, and a user-configurable option. ABS is standard, as is the Honda Ignition Security System. For an accessible midsize machine, this is a well-rounded suite. The NT1100, however, steps into premium territory. At its core sits a 6-axis inertial measurement unit that feeds real-time data to cornering ABS, rear lift control, wheelie mitigation, and HSTC, extending its touring-oriented sophistication. The result is a safety net that behaves intelligently and non-intrusively in dynamic riding scenarios. An optional Showa electronically equipped ride adjustment semi-active suspension adds a further layer of sophistication for those who want electronically controlled damping. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard on the NT1100, a genuine touring class feature that the NC750X lacks. The NC750X does provide Honda RoadSync Bluetooth connectivity via its TFT screen, enabling navigation and music via a smartphone app, but the NT1100's full smartphone mirroring integration is altogether more seamless and polished. Choose the NC750X if you want a simpler, more capable aid set. Choose the NT1100 if you want the fuller touring package. Modern motorcycles live and die by the quality of their digital interfaces, and both Hondas equip themselves well, though the NT1100 goes further. The NC750X features a 5-inch full-color TFT screen with optical bonding, a technology that reduces glare and improves readability in bright sunlight by sealing the gap between the cover glass and display panel with resin. The display is customizable between bar, circle, and simple layout patterns, and is operated via a backlit 4-axis joystick on the left handlebar. It supports Honda RoadSync for Bluetooth-connected navigation and audio. The NT1100 ups the ante with a larger 6.5-inch TFT display,
that natively integrates full Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support, not via an app bridge, but as a genuine mirror of the rider's phone. Self-canceling indicators are also standard on the NT1100, a thoughtful detail that reduces cognitive load on long journeys and fits the bike's long-distance brief. The key difference is simple. Both screens are excellent, but the NT1100's larger display and native smartphone connectivity better suit riders prioritizing long-distance convenience.
This is arguably the NC750X's most celebrated feature and most distinctive party trick. In place of a conventional fuel tank, which on the NC750X is relocated beneath the seat, Honda has created a 23-liter front storage compartment that can swallow a full-face adventure-style helmet whole. An optional divider further organizes the space, and an accessory USB socket can be fitted inside. For urban riders and daily commuters, this is genuinely transformative. Groceries, a laptop, a change of clothes, a rain suit, all disappear into the bike itself, with no rack or bag in sight. By contrast, the NT1100 takes a different approach to practicality, offering standard fit panniers, a rear rack, center stand, and both USB and 12-volt ACC sockets. It is built as a long-distance touring companion out of the box, with luggage capacity that does not require aftermarket investment. The distinction is clear. The NC750X excels in daily urban utility, and the NT1100 excels in loaded long-distance touring. Accessibility matters, and Honda has been deliberate about making both bikes approachable. The NC750X sits at a notably low 790mm seat height, approximately 31.1 inches, which is unusually friendly for a motorcycle of this type and opens the door to shorter riders and those returning to motorcycling after a break. The upright, adventure-inspired riding position places the rider in a commanding stance that reduces fatigue on commutes and weekend rides. The NT1100 seat height is listed at 810mm, approximately 31.9 inches, only marginally taller, but the overall ergonomic package is designed with long-distance endurance in mind. That slightly more forward-leaning position lends a sportier feel while remaining comfortable over hundreds of miles. Heated grips are standard on the NT1100, a significant touring luxury, and one that makes it a genuinely viable year-round machine in cooler climates. The NC750X does not offer heated grips as standard, though they are available as an accessory. For passengers, the NT1100 is the more capable carrier, offering a more substantial pillion perch and better integrated luggage to support longer two-up adventures. The bottom line is simple. The NC750X focuses on ease of access, while the NT1100 prioritizes comfort for longer travel. Both machines use steel-framed chassis, a tubular diamond on the NC750X, a semi-double cradle with a bolt-on aluminum subframe on the NT1100, and both deliver handling that belies their all-round nature. The NC750X runs 41mm telescopic front forks and a ProLink rear monoshock, each with 120mm of travel. For 2025, dual 296mm front discs replaced the previous single-disc setup, a meaningful upgrade that brought stopping power more in line with the bike's capabilities. The 17-inch front and rear wheels wear a lightweight 3x3 design. The NT1100 runs larger Showa 43mm inverted forks, which provide superior rigidity and feedback for more dynamic riding. The front brakes use larger dual 310mm discs clamped by radial-mounted 4-piston Nissin calipers, a genuinely sporting specification that, combined with cornering ABS from the IMU, provides tremendous confidence. The optional Showa electronically equipped ride adjustment semi-active suspension, which automatically adjusts damping rates in response to road surface and riding style, is available as a factory fitment on the NT1100 electronic suspension variant. In handling terms, the NC750X feels nimble and flickable, while the NT1100 feels composed and planted. The difference mirrors the rest of the comparison. Each bike is tuned for a different kind of rider.
Perhaps the sharpest contrast between these two motorcycles lies not in performance but in economy. The NC750X was designed from the outset with efficiency as a core value, and it shows. Honda's certified consumption figure of 3.53 liters per 100 kilometers, 66.6 miles per gallon, is remarkable for any motorcycle, let alone one with genuine everyday versatility. Real-world figures typically land between 3.5 and 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers, 66 to 52 miles per gallon, depending on riding style, yielding a range of close to 400 kilometers, 249 miles from the 14.1-liter tank. Running costs benefit from the low fuel consumption, straightforward maintenance intervals, and the absence of exotic components. The NT1100, with its larger 1084cc engine, consumes more fuel. Real-world figures typically range between 5 and 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers, 47 to 39 miles per gallon, with the upside being a larger 17.7-liter tank that still provides excellent range. Total cost of ownership is competitive when the full package is considered, but the NC750X's lower entry price and running costs make it considerably more accessible.
Ultimately, the choice between these two Hondas is a question of identity and intent. The NC750X is a masterclass in thoughtful design for the urban and suburban rider who wants one machine to cover the daily commute, the occasional weekend escape, and the spontaneous detour without spending heavily to do it. It suits newer riders, A2 license holders, shorter riders, and anyone who values practicality and efficiency over outright performance. Its 23-liter helmet compartment alone sets it apart from virtually everything in its class. The NT1100 speaks to a more experienced, more ambitious rider, someone who wants to cover serious distances, carry a passenger in comfort, use full smartphone connectivity en route, and still carve through the occasional spirited mountain pass. It is Europe's most popular sport tourer for good reason, having held that title for 2023, 2024, and 2025, combining Africa Twin-derived performance with touring-class ergonomics and technology in a package that substantially undercuts many rivals. If the NC750X is a Swiss Army knife, the NT1100 is the same knife scaled up for expedition use. The NC750X wins on accessibility, economy, and urban practicality. At $9,499, with its ingenious helmet storage, 58 miles per gallon equivalent fuel consumption, low seat height, and friendly power delivery, it is one of the most compelling value propositions in motorcycling. For commuters, new riders, and those who want a genuinely practical all-rounder without a premium price tag, it is difficult to beat. The NT1100 wins on performance, long-distance comfort, technology, and outright touring capability. At $11,999, already inclusive of panniers, heated grips, Apple CarPlay, a center stand, and cornering ABS from a 6-axis IMU, it represents extraordinary value at its level. For riders who want to put in 500-kilometer days in comfort, carry a passenger without compromise, and arrive with the same energy they left with, the NT1100 is the superior machine. If budget and efficiency define your priorities, the NC750X is your Honda. If distance, performance, and touring capability are non-negotiable, the NT1100 earns every extra dollar. Both in their own right are exceptional.